The last BA flight out of Faro Airport tonight before Portugal loses its safe green status. A wide-bodied Boeing 777, one of the biggest in the fleet. Such was the demand to avoid up to 10 days quarantine and multiple expensive COVID tests. All day, as fast as extra planes had landed here, others manoeuvred for takeoff. Inside, the terminal was busy, though with no sense of this being a scramble. BA had allowed those booked later in the week a seat today at no extra charge, though for many others there was both significant extra cost and inconvenience.
Instead of going to Liverpool, we've had to go to London, and then we've got to hire a car and then drive 3.5 hours home.
This has cost you quite a lot of money.
About £600.
I think it's really unfair, especially for families. You know, if they've only had a couple of days of their holiday and then they've had to cut short, and then it just makes it so expensive.
Everyone going home, whether early or not, has needed a negative COVID test. Facilities drafted into Faro Airport now capable of processing up to 2,000 rapid tests an hour. But, says the head of tourism here, those tests show there really hasn't been a problem here.
We have had about 100,000 UK tourists here in the airport coming to the Algarve, and we have had only 6 cases.
6 out of 100,000.
To make the math, it's much safer to be here on holidays than to be back home.
A view apparently shared by the 2,500 Brits who arrived here in Faro today.
We only paid for all of this when they said it was green. So in the circumstances, we had a family discussion and decided we'd still go. And we realised I don't think we're at any more risk than we are in London.
The sunbeds on the beaches of the Algarve were already emptying this afternoon. 200,000 British tourists have been expected here in June. It'll now be a fraction of that, with optimism about a summer of normality evaporating fast.